everybody, and welcome along to our 6 months to walking baby session with Tumble Tots at home. We're just going to wait a little while for everybody to come and join me. But as we're getting started, do you want to sit your baby on your lap and let's just have a sway from side to side?
Hello, baby.
There we go, lovely. Thanks for joining me again today, guys. We are going to be doing lots of different activities again today. We're going to do a little bit of tummy time. We're going to talk through some sensory play benefits, and of course we've got our lovely action songs. So Tumble Tots, can you give that one a really big stretch as far as it'll go? Fantastic. And the other one. And give them a shake. Well done, guys. And let's stretch that leg just as far as it'll go. And that other one. Well done. And give them a shake. That's it, everybody. Well done. Now this is the best part. We're going to take our Tumble Tot and go wee. So shall we do that together, everyone? Are we ready? We go all the way over. Brilliant. And let's do the other side now. All the way over. Fantastic. And now we're ready to start. Guys, don't forget to tell us if you can who you are. We'd love to give you guys some shout outs. We are here and ready. So for today's session, what you will need, if you've got it available, or when you re-watch this, because this is the beauty of these, you can re-watch them at any time. If you have your Tumble Tots balloon cover that comes as part of your membership pack, if you can maybe go and grab that, or if you've just got a ball around the house of a good size, about this sort of size, that would be great, because we're actually going to use these for our tummy time today. But first, what we're going to do to get started, let's do a song. And I think our song today, we're going to find our baby's heads, their shoulders, their knees and their toes. Okay, don't forget, this is TT. He's my little helper today. So if you can find your little one's body part, but use their hands so they're starting to understand their body parts straight away. That language is really, really key in talking to your babies. So shall we get started, everybody? And listen for that music. So shall we listen? Let's get ready and find our little heads. I'm just going to turn that music up. My head, my shoulders, my knees, my toes. My head, my shoulders, my knees, my toes. My head, my shoulders, my knees, my toes. Let's all join hands together. My head, my shoulders, my knees, my toes. My head, my shoulders, my knees, my toes. My head, my shoulders, my knees, my toes. Let's all join hands together. Hi, Josie. My head, my shoulders, my knees, my toes. My head, my shoulders, my knees, my toes. My head, my shoulders, my knees, my toes. Let's all join hands together. Very good. Give those a little clap. Well done, everybody. That was excellent. Now we're going to do our first little exercise, and we're going to say, 2 little hands go clap, clap, clap. 2 little feet go tap, tap, tap. 2 little arms go round and round, and 2 little legs wiggle on the ground. Lovely. Should we do that together, everybody? I'm going to do the actions for you. So, 2 little hands go clap, clap, clap. 2 little feet go tap, tap, tap. 2 little arms go round and round, and 2 little legs, they wiggle on the ground. Give yourselves a very big clap. That was lovely. So I think what we're going to do now, we're going to do a lovely exercise whereby if we can lie your babies down on a flat surface, if they don't want to lie down, that's fine. You might just want to do this on your laps instead. Hi to Robin, our North Cotswolds franchisee. So we're going to lie babies down, and all we're going to do, we're going to just stretch that leg and see how far it will go. See if they can touch their nose. Remember guys, your babies will all have different levels of flexibility. So please don't overstretch that leg. Just do it as far as it'll go. TT is super flexible. So we're going to do one leg, keep that other leg free. We're going to say noses to toeses and toeses to noses. Hi Freddie. Let's do the other leg now guys. So again, keep that leg free. Noses to toeses and toeses to noses. And give those little leggies a lovely little shake. Fantastic. I think we've got time to do that one again. So let's do that nice stretch. This is a lovely little gentle exercise as well. Once they've done bath time, just to get that sort of movement into them. Hi Lily. We're going to say noses to toeses and toeses to noses. Hi Anya. And the other leg now. Noses to toeses and toeses to noses. And give those leggies a little shake out, and let's scoop our babies up and give them a nice big hug. Lovely. Now, we are going to just get involved in our tummy time in just a couple of seconds, but we're going to just talk a little bit more about sensory play. We've been talking about this a lot during our sessions over the past few weeks, and it's a big part of our classes. We introduced sensory play back in September because we know how important it is alongside physical activity. Now the benefit of sensory play, so it's using things that make a noise or have a good texture that babies can see themselves in, so a lot of sight, lights. We've got this light here, you probably can't see it though, I'll turn it on. But something like a light box like that is actually really lovely because it's going to stimulate all those senses. And what we know through sensory play is that it really helps our baby's brain pathways. So it'll help their pathways connect together, and that's really, really crucial for when they're sort of learning more complex exercises or complex movements. So the root of sensory play will have a long-standing effect. So in our classes and just around the house, we use things like these foil blankets. These are excellent, okay, because they tick like the sound box, the sensory box, and that nice texture for your baby. We do have these on our online shop at the moment, guys, so go and grab yourself one. They're great, all right? But you can use anything around the house as well. We've got our special sensory balls here, lovely different textures again. I really encourage you when you're at home to do some sensory play with your babies, even if it's just sort of with a towel, or if you have got one of these blankets or any kind of rattles, because that sort of, even a couple of minutes of sensory play at a time really helps stimulate everything that's going on in their cognitive development. Okay, so what we're going to have a little look at now is our tummy time. Again, I keep banging on about tummy time, it's so important. In our classes we do a lot of tummy time work because we've got lots of different surfaces to actually put the babies on their tummies. But for today, I'm actually going to use one of my balloon covers because sometimes babies don't like being popped down on their tummy because they're generally popped down flat. Whereas we know at Tumble Tots, if we can pop the baby on a surface so their head is raised, they're much more inclined to enjoy the experience. And it's a good way to start the babies on their tummies, just for that short burst, sorry. So what we would encourage you to do is with your balloon cover, or even with like a ball, again, a ball this size, this probably needs to be blown up just a little bit more really, but a ball this size, okay, relative to your baby's size. And what we would suggest that you guys do is just lie baby on their tummies. You might want to lie them so they're looking at you, and just supporting your baby. You might want to raise their legs up, just roll baby back and forth, okay, back and forth. Now this is quite similar to an exercise that we do actually in our classes, the barrels, whereby we lie our babies, well your babies, on their tummies, and we roll them back and forth, and we really encourage their hands to start going down and pushing themselves up, and the same with their little leggies as well, okay? So if your baby is reaching down when you're rolling them on a ball or a balloon cover and they're wanting to sort of push with their arms, this is a sign that they're really starting to build their gross motor development. So these big arm muscles, that's really important for when they sort of take that progression to maybe crawling and then to climbing. They need their big arm muscles. And in the same instance, their legs as well. So we're going to pop baby back on again, rather than back and forth, but this time it might be that your babies push off with their feet. Again, that's absolutely excellent because they're finding the enough strength in their legs to be able to push themselves up. And as we all know, babies need a lot of strength in their legs for when they actually get up on their feet. So we're just rolling back and forth. Very good, guys. Now, obviously, this is going to take a little bit more time when you're at home in your environment, so please take your time, don't rush. It's really easy for me, I've got TT, so just take your time with this. So that's using one of our balloon covers. These balloons as well, they're really sturdy. That's my full force there. So don't worry about them bursting. If they're a tumble top balloon and balloon cover, they're really reinforced, so they're a great thing to have around the house. And incidentally, they're great for that sensory play as well. Nice lightweight, it's colours, again that vibrant textured colour, babies absolutely love and fully engage with. So that's your balloon cover, and as I said, you can do it with your ball as well. You probably, if they've got older brothers and sisters, they've probably got a few balls lying around the house, so it's exactly the same movement. We would just roll them around as such, supporting your baby as you go, whereby on the torso or just on their legs. Okay, guys, so that's tummy time, a rolling tummy time we would call that, using a ball or one of our balloon covers. Okay, so great things to do at home. As I said, usually got something like this at home. If any of you have got birthing balls, anything like that, pop them on there as well. They really love that, and again, that will help with that extra height. I think we should do another rhyme. So I think we're going to do, what should we do now? Let's do Humpty Dumpty, I think. So if you can sit your babies on your knees and lift your legs up, it's a great one for us as well. We're going to say, Humpty Dumpty sat on a wall. Humpty Dumpty had a great fall. All the king's horses and all the king's men couldn't put Humpty together again. Well done, everybody. Now we're going to do something similar with our final action song, which is going to be Hickory Dickory Dock. So, Hickory Dickory Dock, the mouse ran up the clock, and the clock strikes 1, give our hands a clap, and the mouse ran down, Hickory Dickory Dock. And then we have 2, 3 and 4, so I will talk you through those actions as we go on. So, shall we listen to that music and get ready for our third song? Shall we listen out? Let's listen. We're going to go from side to side.
Tick tock, tick tock, tick tock. Are you ready? Here we go. Hickory dickory dock,
tick tock.
the mouse ran up the clock.
Tick tock.
The clock struck 1.
The mouse ran down.
Hickory dickory dock,
Tick tock.
hickory dickory dock.
Tick tock.
The mouse ran up the clock.
Tick tock.
The clock struck 2.
Boo! Oh!
The mouse went
Boo!
hickory dickory dock,
Tick tock.
hickory dickory dock.
Tick tock.
The mouse ran up the clock.
Tick tock. Let's
The
do
clock
3
struck
claps.
3.
1, 2, 3.
The mouse went
Whee!
hickory dickory dock,
Tick tock.
hickory dickory dock.
Tick tock.
The mouse ran up the clock.
Tick tock.
The
Now
clock
4
struck
claps.
4.
1, 2, 3, 4.
The mouse said
no more.
hickory dickory dock.
Tick tock. Give yourselves a great big clap, everybody. Well done. Now, everyone, don't forget you can stream all of our music on any of your streaming platforms, okay? So our music, especially our Active Baby album, is great for the pitch in baby's ears. So just search Tumbletop Active Baby on any of your streaming services and that should come up. Again, it's got some really lovely, correctly pitched music to help with your baby's sensory element of their development. But for now, everybody, it's time to put on our say goodbye song. But I will be back. I'll be back next Wednesday at 3 o'clock, where we'll be doing some more exercises and action songs to help aid your baby's development. For now though, everybody, have a lovely afternoon. Thanks for joining me, and I will see you very soon.